Hello, welcome to my channel, A Blessed Budget. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you're notified that I am budgeting. Before I get started, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to budget with me and support me during this financial journey as I navigate through how to make my money stretch through the month. And to all of my viewers, I hope after this video, you will consider subscribing. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and get started with October 2023 budget setup. So we are looking at the calendar spread, and I know it do look very busy, but like I stated, I have lots of stickers, so I wanted to go ahead and make use of them, and I did. So I do see this glare over here. This do say Happy Halloween. I'm just gonna probably have to hold this page up like this for the glare on this side. But anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and look at the calendar and see what we have going on this month. As far as I know, I do get paid on this day, and my son has a parent teacher conference this day. He also has a doctor's appointment this day, and my daughter's birthday is this day. She will be turning 16. So I do have some goals that I would like to get done this month. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this side of the calendar spread. So this month, these goals this month is no credit card spending. I do not want to spend anything on no credit cards. I do want to go ahead and save $20 towards my emergency fund. I do have to practice my interview questions this month because I am in the field of looking for a job, but not only a job, a internship. So I do have to practice interview questions. My goal this month is to get an internship and stay on budget as well. So I have a little quote right here saying, but I think I love fall most of all is because I do love fall. Fall is my favorite season. Just that season of it cooling down and getting cold again, getting our sweaters on and doing all that makes me excited. The fireplace smell outside, just so good to look. I got all my stickers relate to fall and Halloween at the same time. So I like the theme of my calendar this month, even though I do not I don't celebrate Halloween. I don't celebrate it. I used to celebrate when I was younger, didn't know no better. But now I know better, so I don't celebrate. But my calendar is related to the theme of Halloween, but I don't celebrate. So I do like to keep my calendar themed around a holiday that is the holiday of the month. So as you know, October is a Halloween month, so this is why my calendar is favored this way. So we're going to go ahead and get started with week 1 setup for October. Okay, we are looking at our October paycheck budget tracker, and we are going to go ahead and get started and set up for the first week of October. So I am a weekly budgeter. I budget each week, and I make sure the bills get paid every week, whatever bill that is due during that week. So on this channel, I do not disclose where my income comes from. I just disclose the amount of income that's coming in, and I do not disclose the full amount of rent that's due each month. I just disclose the amount that I am responsible for. And if you don't see it on my budget, that means I'm not responsible for it. Like, example, groceries. I'm not responsible for that, so you won't see that in my budget. And yeah. So we are going to go ahead and get started with our October paycheck budget tracker. So like I said, this is the first week for me in October, and that runs from October 1st through October 7th. Okay, so The income, the inflow, we have source number 1, and we have that budgeted at 271. And for the next income is source number 2, and we are budgeting 740. Our start balance for number 1 is budgeted at $42.49, and our start balance 2 is budgeted at $167.79. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my calculator, and we're going to go ahead and add up our income for the first week of October. Okay, so I did forget another source that did come in, and that was source number 3. We are budgeting 302. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at all of our income for the first week of October. 271 plus 740 plus 42, 49 plus 167, 79 plus 302. Okay, so that gives us an income total of $1,523.28. Okay, so the bills that we have to cover this week is, of course, the rent. And like I stated earlier, my portion is $167, and that is due on the 1st. We have life insurance, and that is a automatic payment, and that is due on the 1st, and that is going to be budgeted at $31.31. Okay, so the next bill we have is YouTube TV, and that is a automatic payment due on the 1st, and we're going to be budgeting $72.99. The next bill that we have is a yearly subscription, which is AAA, and this is roadside assistance. It is not a automatic payment. That is due on the 5th, and it did go up from last year. It's $183. We also have half of the card notes. Hopefully after next year I won't have to be writing this bill down no more. That is due on the 5th. I do pay my card note in 2. I split it in half. That is $160. The internet is due this week as well. We are kind of bill heavy this week, and we do have a yearly subscription due this week. So the internet is an automatic payment, and that is also due on the 5th as well, and I am budgeting $54.99 for that. The water, I did see it pending in the account, so for this month, I'm going to put that as an automatic payment due on the 5th, and that is $6.99. I did go ahead and suspend Sparklet delivery for like the next 3 months. So they won't be delivering water to me no more until I'm ready for them to do that. So we have the next bill, and that is Pandora. That is an automatic payment. That is due on the 6th, and that is $5.99. Pandora did go up $1, so it was $4.99. Now it's $5.99. Okay. So I do have Apple Care, and that is an automatic payment, and that's due on the 3rd, and that is $3.49. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add up all our bills for the first week of October. So this is week 1. Okay, and I'll be back. I every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can. Okay, so we get a bill total of $685.76. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and look at our income total, which is $1,523.28. We're going to go ahead and subtract 68576. That's give us a leftover of $837.52. So before I move on to my variable expenses, I want to go ahead and organize my income by what income is paying what bill. So I do have these 2 colors right here, and these are going to just represent the account that is paying for the bill, and not really like the source, but the actual accounts. So I have this green color, and I did assign source number 1 to this color. So source number 1, and whatever money is in that account. So source number 1 consists of source number 1 and the start balance of number 1, and source number 3. And this yellow is going to represent source 2, which equals the second account account 2, account 1, basically. Okay, so the rent is coming out of the green account. Life insurance coming out the green account. I'm not for sure about AAA yet. And then the rest, like half the car note, this, not the water, Pandora. I know Apple Care is coming out of this account. I have to figure out Pandora because I believe I switched my subscriptions and now it's coming out of this color. So I'm just going to go ahead and write this color in because I know I want to pay with this color. Okay. So we have that situated. So we're going to go ahead and move on to our variable envelopes. So for this week, we have $837.52. I am going to be budgeting gas, and that is $60. I'm not going to budget school, but I do need to budget food out. Even though I shouldn't budget food out, but I am, because I do have to go volunteer this week. And I do want to eat out, so therefore I'm not going to set myself up for failure if I know what I want to do. Especially when I told you guys, like when I travel, I like to eat out. So I'm gonna budget me $15 for the week. That should be enough for me. I do pull up digital coupons for certain restaurants and stuff, so this should be good for me. Gas and food out is good. I'm not going to budget nothing else this week just because we're going to play it safe. This is the first week and we are already bill heavy. So yes, these are the only 2 envelopes I do have to stuff this week. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the total. So we have 60 plus 15. That gives us $75. So we have $837.52, and we're going to subtract 75, and that gives us a leftover of $762.52. So I am going to go ahead and bring that over here to roll over for next week to help us pay for next week's bills. So I'm going to go ahead and divide up all the money and everything and set them in 2 accounts and see what we get. So be back. of $762.52. Okay, so I did go ahead and divide up what was going to pay for what. So we have our source number 2 paying, well, account number 2 paying for these two sources, these two variable expenses this week. And we do have rollover number 1 budgeted at $198.70, and we have rollover number 2 budgeted at $563.82. So hopefully at the end of this week, which will be the 7th, I will have $762.52 or more in my account when we come back to help us pay for next week's bills. So that will give us a savings total of $762.52 with 0 left over. Okay, so this is a look at week 1 of October. I did say I want to go ahead and put $20 towards our emergency this month. So hopefully I am able to do that this month. Not necessarily this week. I just want to go ahead and take a look at the month and see what all we have in store. I don't think I'm going to any pumpkin patches or anything like that. Like I said, I don't celebrate Halloween. The only thing I do is buy candy and stay at home and watch scary movies. That's about it, you know, because, I mean, why go trick-or-treating? Why go out and get candy from other people's houses when I can just buy my own and I know it's safe. It's out the store, ain't got needles all through the candy and things like that, razor blades and things like that. So it's crazy out there in this world. It's a dangerous holiday, so I try to. I do stay in. I don't try. I do stay in, and you know, do me inside. So thank you all so much for joining me today in this budget with me. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, you all take care. Bye bye.